Welcome, everyone, to the general gaming channel known as M12 Warthog Game.
Hey guys, M12 Warthog Gaming here. I'm back with another part to GTA San Andreas, and today I am not doing a flight mission, but for part of this walkthrough on how this game works, I am going to fly a plane, more specifically because I want to talk about the airports. Now I'm going to treat this runway as your own, as an airport for this. This one's pretty much yours. You have a hangar. You have a place where vehicles will constantly spawn, aircraft mainly, and a bike actually. This plane will automatically spawn there. Other ones will too. You just have to do a few missions regarding that. The thing I was crashing to was that hangar. Now I'm going to go over to Las Ventres. I may have mispronounced that. And I'm going to show you that airport as well. As you can see, the three little yellow dots on the map is your closest airstrip. Now, if I fly down here, okay, this one actually has jets here. They have a bit of a small hangar over here. It's been a while since I've done this. They actually have some smaller planes here. Actually gonna back away because those ones actually closed, but that's not what I want to talk about. I think there's one or two horseshoes around here if you want to actually go collect those. I think those affect your luck, and luck affects how well you do in gambling, but you don't need to if you do the technique I showed people to do very early on in this playthrough. And when I mean early on, it was like Los Santos, like within the first 10 episodes, I can tell you that. Okay, well, now as you can see here, in the back of this hangar right in front of me, there is a piece of body armor. Very useful. Most of the missions that you do that involve airports usually do not involve Los Santos that much. You can get planes. There are certain planes that you do not have at your runway that you will need to get from other ones, but as a pilot yourself, you should be granted access to it. Some airports, depending upon which ones, require that you have a little bit more experience rather than just having enough for a piloting license. But, whoops. Whoa. First person, not a good idea. But if you can go here, and I'll show you my stats. At the bottom, I have flying skill of 70, which means I have a little bit more than that. It's usually around maybe 55 or 40. Sometimes it can be longer if you really take forever to, you spent like over an hour just raging at just like one thing on the mission. There's another thing you need to know. Also like to note that, planes automatically blow up if you touch water. That's not actually true in IRL, but apparently that's just the game physics. Now, now, what am I thinking of? The airplane, area, the airport, sorry, I'm a bit tired when I'm doing this, but, the airport here, has a lot of runways and highways, has a lot of highways and roads near it. You really have to take off. You can't immediately turn because you have to gain some altitude, get over these high buildings. And aside from that, it is near water, so you gotta be watching out for that. There's actually part of the parking area you can go underground. You can actually pick up helicopters here, which is kind of cool. This one seems a little bit unique in the way it's built, just the overall structure. You do have to walk around maybe some walls or some vents just to get in or get out of it. I also like to note that when you're doing this, definitely oh my god, what is it? It takes a long walk from the runway to the exit gate, so you can always just hijack one of those luggage bags. They're those ones that tow the airplane so that they perfectly line up inside the hangar. Because trying to do that manually by yourself in the plane is a pain in the frickin' butt. Which is why I don't keep any in my hangar at my base. And that's where I keep my land vehicles, mainly tanks, because they're so easy to take. And I actually made a video on how to do that. That's somewhere in my playlist. Link to my playlist of this game will be down there. Also, I need to let you know that this one overall is the one you most likely visited so far before any of the other missions. You actually have to go and visit this. But there's one thing I'd like to note. Just to the right, just to the left of my plane, right if you're flying the opposite wing, it's the naval base. For an example, if I were to fly over this, instant 5 stars, that's a wanted level. You can instantly get that if you fly over the no-fly zone, where the research lab is done, and just outside of Los Venturas is right next to your air base, so you need to get rid of that. And I got a fighter shooting my plane down, and I'm doing this just to show you what it does. Now, of course, I'm trying to save my plane, but now I have to jettison out of it. And I'm gonna have to save my game to get rid of my wanted level, but the second I land, I'm gonna have God knows how many people all coming after me. Now that I'm out of the sky, I think that immediately drops it down to 4 stars. But, yeah, that's another thing you need to do. Actually, I'm gonna get on the map here. And right here, pretty much this area here, they'll shoot you down. And by shoot you down, I mean they don't need to send planes at you, as they have air-to-ground missiles that will shoot down any and all aircraft. So, what that means is that you don't want to do that. You definitely do not want to fly over there. Unless the mission requires you to, then go ahead. It's highly recommended that you do not do that, though. And in your main base of operations for anything revolving around aircraft and whatnot is right next to it. So when you fly off or take off, it depends upon which way you're facing. Make sure you do not immediately go towards that area, as you will get shot down. I got shot down like many times, and I didn't even realize that I happened to be on my own thing, so not on their area, and so that can be a thing. That can be very deadly. The only time I really go on there is if a mission needs me to, or unless I want an armored rhino tank. But aside from that, which I mentioned before that I show people how to do, it's actually right along this road. I memorized this bar because it's like the only one that's like really close by to your place if you want to play a game of pool or something. Which I play in game for fun, not really to gamble. But the minimum like bid is like 50 because they're like, if you're not gonna make it interesting, then what's the point kind of deal. And of course, you don't always want to follow this directly. You follow it part way, and then do what I do, which is just break off the road here and go right to your airport. I thought I saw something, and I did. Apparently, a car spawns here. I don't know what this car is doing here, but apparently I can blow it up, so it's not like something that's gonna spawn there or is required for like a specified mission, I guess. I don't know. Okay, well, aside from me briefly going to all the airports and showing you what you need to do and almost getting shot down and blowing up into a bajillion pieces. Oh yeah, I also also like to note that, yes, the flight school is still on my minimap, because that is an actual mission you can still continuously do. Even though that I've passed flight school, got my license, you can still do that. You can still go and retake it and beat your old scores. Same thing with advanced driving school, which I haven't even finished, but that's not really needed to pass.
I'm feeling
Okay.
exposed here.
Okay, so someone thinks that this airport's abandoned, but I recently bought it, so they're probably just laying here thinking no one's gonna know what they're up to. But you wanna know what? They're landing on my airfield, so I have something to say about this, so let's get to it.
What's your take on this?
Damn. I thought them was your people.
Listen, Carl, we've got a problem. Some traitors from another department think they can help the overseas situation by financing militaristic dictators in exchange for arms contracts.
Hey, ain't that exactly what you do?
Well, kind of, but we get to pick our dictators. Degenerates that we can control. We try to stay the hell away from these guys with principles.
Okay, another point that they're getting at is that they want to do it their way so that they can ensure that the people that they're dealing with are not communists, because, well, that's the one thing that they hate. This is during the Cold War era, near the end of it.
Do you like maiming people? Curious.
Maiming? Some people, shit.
Anyway, the point is, you and me, Carl, hey, we're the same. Now, yeah, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. But if you screw this up, it causes a tinderbox situation all over Latin America and the Middle East. Now, look, I spoke to the big man. You got clearance to eliminate these fuckers. How's that? Huh?
Man, kill government agents?
Kill Schmill. Come on, don't look at it that way. Will you? Think of it as pest control. It works for me.
So technically,
I can't stay here now.
I get to shoot some people who work for the government, I'm guessing? The game? Okay. Well, I failed the mission already. Failed to get on the plane, yeah. I'm gonna restart from last checkpoint. Okay, so I paused. I just wanted to hear what they had to say in the cutscene.
What to now?
I'm actually gonna skip this. Okay, now I don't want to go directly for this. I want to go around that. Then I want to speed. Oh my god. Don't be directly behind that. Okay, so I'm on the plane. Trapped in the plane, yeah, I know. Well, my bike's gone, though. It was a perfectly good bike. I didn't... Oh, crap. Okay, so I fired one shot, and the whole plane blows up. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
This doesn't concern me.
Okay, so how am I supposed to do this? I know I've played this whole entire game before, but not once have I ever blown up the plane on this mission.
The great day will come. You lost the will to live yet?
Apparently that did not blow him up, so I'm just gonna stick with... Oh, the exploding barrels.
Oh. Ah. Well, screw you, asshole.
Yes, F you, like... You literally just landed on a private property. You're trespassing, technically.
This indeed.
And I shot a guy, but somehow the bullets went through and blew up the plane again. Great. First we talk about airports, now we talk about blowing up planes. How nice. Okay, that did not even hit an exploding barrel that time. You wanna know what? I think I know what I have to do now. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna katana their face.
Oh, you think you tough?
Much as I could beat them down, I don't want to. It's easier with the katana. Plus, I get the first attack and they're like, ow.
Sorry. Idiotic mammal. Carbon-based buffoon. Pardon me. Want a hole in you, huh?
Oh, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. Do I have a satchel charge? Apparently I have one. Okay, so I don't get what the point. I'm supposed to blow up the plane. Now I'm supposed to blow up the plane, but not before. That makes no sense. Went up the parachute. I like literally hit that 5 times. Okay. Okay, now I have to fly this way, or try to direct myself that way. And so I do not get in this up. Okay, so I don't get what the point of me blowing up the plane. I don't get it. Like, I blew up the plane and I failed. I blew up the plane, but I passed the mission. I literally do not get that. Like, I mean, I already had a parachute on me. Like, I literally... No, I did not. Because I used it before, as you guys saw when I went around. So, what I'm thinking... By the way, you're counts as an aircraft in a no-flying zone if you're parachuting over the research facility, the military research facility, so... I'm just gonna go like this and fly down faster. And probably get a car. But, yeah, this is, like, what I was talking about. In terms of, plane. In terms of the plane stuff. Just wanted to go over that. I also forgot about this. I didn't remember it until now. In terms of the skill required, aside from just license, from lowest to highest, lowest be Los Ventres, then, San Fierro, then, Los Santos for the most skill required, because I'll have, right now, it probably won't let me through the front gate. I probably need to practice a little bit more with the plane skill before I can actually get through, even though that I've already had my license. It happened to me on Xbox, original, but it hasn't caused me any trouble on Xbox 360. Maybe that's a minor change, I don't know, I just noticed that. So, now, I just need to get a car. We're out of here. Okay, and it literally got rid of all my grenades, which is why I don't like some of these missions. And I get to play in traffic.
Come on, people, move!
Hey, come after me! I do not condone slicing up police cars with katanas.
Get back!
Okay, well, now that we have this, I'm going to go save my game. We got some stuff done. Another mission that I failed horribly. Oh my god. Like, I literally do not understand. Yeah, kill everyone on the plane, but what's the point of me doing that individually if I can just blow up the plane and hop out? I do remember, though, that even if I still had a parachute, or I went on this mission, this so-called parachute that I have just magically disappears out of thin air. It's so annoying that they do stuff like that. Like, you'll have a mission to kill someone. Like, I've noticed this in many GTA games that I've played. In my experience with GTAs that I've tried, I think GTA 3, we borrowed it, well, from a friend or something. And I only got to play it for, like, maybe a day or two, but, didn't get to finish it. I played GTA Vice City all the way through, GTA San Andreas twice. This is my third time playing all the way through. One on Xbox original, one on Xbox 360, and this is the second time playing it on Xbox 360. And most of GTA 4. So, aside from that, that's what I've done, in terms of GTA, but I've noticed that in most chase scenes, like, they make the cars a little bit more durable than they usually be, because it's usually, like, one shot to the gas tank doesn't usually destroy the car, or the person you're chasing after on foot doesn't die from a rocket launcher, but they'll die when you destroy the car that they hop in, which makes no sense that they die much more easily when they're in the car than when they're on foot, because apparently they want you to chase them despite the fact that it says that you want to kill them or whatnot. I've noticed that that's happened a few times in GTA 4 and in this one. It's like, well, I can't... Because the second time through that I played this, there's a mission where I'm like, I don't want to have to chase him. The objective says to kill him, so why not shoot him with a rocket launcher? Well, rocket launcher doesn't work apparently, or whatever it is. I'm not going to say what missions that's for. You will find out when I get there in the playthrough. Don't want to spoil anything for you. And I think I'm going to have to end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, leaving any comments, questions, or feedback for me in the comment section down below would be highly appreciated. And I will see you guys later in another video. Bye-bye.